What's up with it? It's your boy King, aka Kid Sam, and we jumping out the porch with Dirty Glove Bastards. Yeah. Every time we get into it about something crazy can happen. So I feel like that's a big risk.
Man, I feel like you're the one out of all your siblings, like you like the rebel out of everybody.
Yeah. I don't give a damn. I don't really care too much. That shit didn't affect me. That just made your source. That just made your information that you talk about not credible.
But he broke the mold when he
They all got the same structure face.
They get very special.
Oh.
They just got different hairstyles.
A major story is erupting around rapper T.I.'s family, and this time the controversy feels heavier than ever. Reports are surfacing about King Harris allegedly having a public outburst after being accused of hiding crucial details about his private life. On top of that, shocking claims suggest that a child once believed to be his may not be biologically related. A revelation sending shockwaves across social media and entertainment circles. King Andre Harris was born on August 25, 2004, in Atlanta, Georgia, into a large, high-profile blended household led by T.I. and Tiny Harris. As one of 7 children raised under constant media scrutiny, King grew up surrounded by cameras, speculation, and public curiosity.
King, he's a passionate young man.
He's very passionate.
Yeah, and he has some tumultuous times. But the Lord ain't through with him yet.
That's right.
I mean, yeah, and he get better every day and learn from his mistakes the same way any of us did when we was that age.
Does he remind you of yourself when you was younger?
You know what he does? He reminds me of myself at a time in my life where I made the most egregious mistakes I could ever make. You know what I'm saying? And I paid dearly for them. But he has something that I never had.
Right.
And that's me.
Right.
And his mama. You know what I'm saying? He has a way of garnering attention for himself,
making his current predicament even more dramatic. The family first surged into the public eye through their hit reality series T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle. Viewers watched King grow up on screen, becoming a recognizable presence in the entertainment world while his family's image of unity and glamour dominated headlines. But behind the polished TV edits, a much more complicated story was unfolding. New reports suggest King may not have experienced the seamless luxury lifestyle audiences imagined. According to insiders, he spent much of his early life with his grandmother, only visiting his parents occasionally. During reality show filming, he was allegedly picked up specifically for taping and then returned afterward. This behind-the-scenes arrangement paints a completely different picture from the idealized family dynamic fans thought they were seeing. Growing up under non-stop attention, King eventually leaned into music. He began recording, writing, and releasing his own tracks, signaling ambition far beyond simply benefiting from his family name. His hustle and drive carved out space in the industry, but his struggle between inherited privilege and self-made credibility became a defining tension shaping his public image. In November 2023, a heated exchange between King and T.I. surfaced online, sparking intense debate. The viral video showed King clashing with his father about his upbringing.
Okay, I see. What up, y'all? It's your boy King, aka New King of the South.
AKA Junior. This is Tip, King of the South Senior, and this is Goat Talk with Complex. I could go back to when King was Eris's age.
Mm-hmm.
I can go back to when Major was my granddaughter's age. And I wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't.
Ty insisted that King grew up with privilege, but King rejected that narrative, claiming his roots were in the streets. The disconnect between perception and reality widened, fueling public speculation about what life inside the Harris household was really like. Controversy has followed King for years. In September 2022, he posted on Instagram claiming he had been arrested, though he gave no details. That announcement sent fans and critics into overdrive, with speculation spreading rapidly. Critics turned their attention toward T.I., questioning his influence on his son's decisions and the family's overall parenting style. T.I. publicly addressed the backlash, insisting he was handling matters privately and urging the public not to interfere. Despite his father's reassurances, King's legal troubles continued to pile up. He faced multiple incidents, including missing a court appearance, nearly colliding with a police vehicle, and being found with marijuana and a firearm during a traffic stop. He was also cited for driving with an expired license. Each event added fresh headlines and intensified the scrutiny around him. The most explosive moment, however, arrived when a controversial leaked video allegedly showing King in a private situation with another man went viral. The clip spread across platforms almost instantly, igniting speculation, fierce debate, and widespread backlash. What began as a family reality TV fairy tale has spiraled into one of the most controversial sagas in hip-hop's celebrity sphere, with King Harris now at the center of a storm that shows no signs of calming down. Reports claimed the leaked video was sent directly to both the father and the mother of King's child, Big Nana. The damage went far beyond King's personal image. It ignited a wider conversation about privacy violations, blurred boundaries, and the relentless public gaze on celebrity families. Many saw the leak as an intentional move to drive a wedge between King and Big Nana.
Truth be told, before this look, I ain't been getting no sleep. You know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle. Lifestyle just lifing. You know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. Just up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And, he like to walk around the house. So, that's what I've been dealing with. But, if y'all want to come see what I'm going through early in the morning with Lil Junior, I call him Lil Jack as a baby. Cause, Jack from... Anyway, y'all want to see what we doing?
While unconfirmed, the outrage was immediate and overwhelming, showing just how vulnerable high-profile individuals are when private content gets weaponized. The fallout didn't stop there. Attention quickly shifted to how the scandal might tarnish his father's public persona. In an industry built on hyper-masculine norms, scandals that challenge those images can rattle reputations deeply. T.I., long known for projecting a tough, street-centered image through his lyrics and public presence, suddenly found himself connected, however indirectly, to a controversy with the power to reshape perceptions of credibility and legacy. Multiple sources claim there have been intense efforts behind the scenes to suppress the video and keep it from spreading further. It's alleged that T.I. has been quietly working to contain the fallout, while whispers suggest Big Nana may still hold a copy, fueling more speculation. Their relationship has always been complicated, marked by tension and mistrust. Past disputes reportedly stemmed from suspicions about her motives, with critics questioning whether her ties to King were rooted more in access to fame and financial gain than in genuine love. Now, with rumors she still has the footage, suspicions are only growing. Complicating matters even further, insiders claim T.I. and Tiny are divided on how to handle the scandal.
Because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when the cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's house.
Tiny is said to favor openness, encouraging King to speak out publicly and clear the air. T.I., however, allegedly prefers silence, keeping everything under wraps to protect the family brand from deeper damage. Observers argue this divide reveals more about T.I.'s obsession with image control than with resolving the real household conflicts playing out behind the scenes. In the midst of the chaos, King and Big Nana welcomed their son, King Jr., on November 5th, 2024. The birth briefly shifted the conversation, especially when King celebrated the milestone on Instagram with a heartfelt post featuring the baby's time of birth, a blue heart, and a crown emoji. He even released a track titled Dear Son as a tribute, underscoring both his ambitions and vulnerabilities. For a moment, King appeared proud, joyful, and optimistic about fatherhood. But optimism quickly gave way to more chaos. Rumors began circulating that King might not be the biological father of the baby. Reports alleged that Big Nana herself was uncertain about paternity and had pinned it on King. Speculation escalated when whispers of a DNA test surfaced, a test that allegedly proved King was not the father. The news, while unconfirmed, shocked fans and sent social media into overdrive.
How it might damage the public image of his father. In an industry built on hyper-masculine norms, scandals that challenge those images,
Comment sections filled with mockery, criticism, and harsh predictions that this drama had been inevitable all along. The Harris family, however, stood firmly behind King. His sister Zonique publicly dismissed the DNA rumors as completely false, while Tiny posted cheerful holiday family photos to push back at critics and present a united front. Even amid the storm, King refused to show signs of breaking.
Speaking of cops, your son got arrested along with T.I.'s son, right?
He got detained, but they let him go.
Okay, what was that arrest over? Do you know?
Who is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Okay. For the whole month? All right.
Hello?
Bye.
Who is...
He shared proud photos of his son on social media, signaling that his focus remained on fatherhood, regardless of the chatter. Observers noted that this might be the first real turning point in King's public life. He embraced late nights, early mornings, and the responsibilities of parenting, describing it as a life-changing shift in priorities. On social media, he showcased moments with his newborn, even revealing a personal nickname and inviting followers to watch his journey as a young father. Many praised the maturity they saw emerging, a contrast to the reckless headlines of his teenage years. Meanwhile, attention began shifting toward his older half-brother, Messiah Harris. Unlike King, Messiah has chosen a quieter path. After appearing on the family's reality show as a child, he gradually faded from the spotlight. While some whispers suggested he was pushed out due to rumors about his private life, others close to the situation said his absence was tied to college commitments and a deliberate choice to focus on higher education. Today, Messiah is pursuing music as a blues artist, carefully carving out a lane separate from the family's hip-hop legacy while remaining highly private. Looking at King's journey, it's clear his upbringing was anything but traditional. Growing up under constant cameras created an environment where every mistake became public spectacle. His teenage years were marked by arrests, clashes with authority, and endless tabloid scrutiny. Now, with fatherhood on his shoulders, there seems to be a genuine chance for change. Whether this new role guides him toward maturity or simply adds more layers to an already messy public narrative remains to be seen. For now, one question dominates. Is King Harris finally stepping into his own as a man and father, or is he still hiding truths that could tear his story apart? With rumors swirling about his relationship with Big Nana and the paternity of his child, the saga is far from over. Every update sparks new speculation, and the mix of fame, family, and controversy guarantees that the Harris household will remain firmly in the public spotlight. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. This story has only just begun, and the next chapter may be even wilder than the last.